Yeah, so he woke up, he felt actually better yesterday, but then woke up stiff and sore today. Went over, checked him out. I think it's from a fall in the first half of the game against Golden State. Don't think it'll be, certainly will be day-to-day this week. So we'll see after tonight how it goes tomorrow.
Are there any plans for him to get any testing or anything like that?
Not that I've been told. So, but I didn't ask that specific question.
Terry will start tonight.
Terry will start. Yeah, I think we'll find out. This is a really hard team to play against. They're hot. Been one of the better teams in the East over the last 2 months. And if we don't play really well, we're not going to be successful. So we're going to find out if we have that ability. There were things that we felt like we could have done better against Golden State to alter the outcome. We just didn't quite get it done. But that's life in the NBA. You better be able to move on from that.
What do you take away from the last time? Because they went up big, but you guys were able to make more of a game in the final fourth quarter of 2 minutes.
I thought our guys played really hard, but I think that's the easiest time to play. The team has got all the pressure in the world. The only thing they can do the rest of the game is not win the game. And so that's a lot different pressure when you're up 27, 10 minutes to go. And so they smashed us in the third quarter. That's it. I thought we actually probably played as well defensively quarters 1, 2, and 4 as we have at any time really all year. But the third quarter, we weren't very good, and they took advantage of us. But they've been doing that to teams all season. This is a really good team, and they really play well together. It's a heck of a challenge.
Terry said after his last start against the Cavs, he was out there feeling very confident, also playing injury-free. What are you hoping to see from him tonight as he comes off of that performance?
Yeah, just be him. I think it's not like that's a once in a lifetime thing for him to start. He's been there plenty of times, and he knows what we need him to do. And we all believe wholeheartedly that he'll be successful in whatever role he's playing.
This will be just the 7th game of this season. So what have been some of the keys you guys to keep him relatively healthy?
I don't know if it's anything special on our part. He's very open and candid when he's not feeling great, and we're very alert to that. Just sure that we prioritize not only the short term, but obviously the long term, and especially with a guy that he's going to sit. We're going to sit him 8 to 12 games anyways. So when he does have nicks and bruises, it makes sense to sit. Now this one seems a little bit bigger than that. Again, I don't anticipate it being long term, but I don't know about Wednesday. So, and Al's the same way. A number of our guys are fine. So we need to make sure that, as much as we're striving for today, that we can get sure those guys.
Coach, big news today. Anthony Davis has requested a trade from the Pelicans. I know obviously you can't comment specifically. What's your reaction?
That I can't comment.
What do you do with that in general? With the trade deadline coming up, Celtics start to be mentioned in terms of these things. These guys named mentioned. How have you dealt with that in terms of talking to them about what's true, what's not?
Well, I learned very early on with our 42 players over my first 18 months here that there was a lot that's not true, a little that's true, and you don't really pay attention to any of it until it crosses your desk from somebody that's involved in the conversation.
When you have a team though with so many different players at different stages of their career, is there a point where you might have to intervene and just let them know the truth if it's something that's obviously out there that's not true that might affect them?
I mean, we talk about that stuff with them. It's not my job to be in those conversations anymore. My job is to coach the team, and I've never been on a phone call with another GM talking about other players. It's not my role in this organization. So, but I'm sure Danny has those conversations all the time. Mike.
The second unit struggled a little bit. You work specifically psychologically.
Yeah, I mean he's a 28-year-old pro who's been there, done that. I don't have a concern about guys bouncing back. I mean, that's part of why these guys are all special and unique athletes and have been able to achieve at this level. So, but yeah, I mean they were hungry to play again after the game was over, which is a good thing.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach.